All right, so Disney. This is significant. We knew they had several rounds of layoffs. They are hurting right now. But I think this speaks to even how more so it is significant, because look who it's impacting. It's not just U.S. employees. They're beginning rounds of layoffs also outside of the U.S. Layoffs impacting thousands of Disney staff in the U.S. have spread to Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. The exact number is unknown. Deadline understands that circa 100 staff were informed earlier this week that their jobs are at risk of redundancy and have begun consultations. Staff are based out of London. We understand that the figure potentially impacted is proportionate to the staff layoff. So we're talking about upward of 2,500. Sources indicate that most at risk are mainly in the marketing and press departments, a lot of the fake jobs, along with the back office, such as talent acquisitions, engineering, and IT. Those are the people that generally think they're safe, but they're probably doing IT for these departments. The Disney Plus commissioning and production team are understood to be safe from the cuts for the time being, and they are seen as an important plank in Disney's future strategy. These cuts have long been anticipated. In April, Deadline reported that Disney's international teams were braced for layoffs and content cuts. Non-U.S. staff had particularly been concerned by the departure of Rebecca Campbell, the chairman of international operations, whose exit was announced a day after Disney chief Bob Iger's proposed layoffs first emerged in February, and whose role was not then replaced. The Mouse House has more than 5,000 staff. This is not including Disney Paris, with around 40% based in UK and Ireland. And others are stationed, in Latin America, Asia Pacific, and India. Disney Plus's content team is based in the English capital and reports to Diego Londano, the organization's EVP, Media Works, and Content. There are also boots on the ground in key territories such as France and Germany. Several sources alerted Deadline of the EMEA cuts on Wednesday, while some Disney staff posted on LinkedIn. In the U.S., a third round of planned 7,000 layoffs also started earlier this week. These cuts are estimated to affect more than 2,500 jobs across the board at the company, we've been told, while parks and resorts remains mainly untouched. That's their moneymaker right there. The employee pink slipping hasn't been aimed at any particular division. They're like, we got to cut it. So they're starting international. This is something that is really impacting the fact that they aren't bringing in money that they anticipated, and the fact that they've been overspending in other aspects, and on other assets. We know streaming, they've lost a lot of money. You think that it's just a Western thing, definitely when you look at some of the weird statements that they've made. And they've come out, and the whole thing is going on with DeSantis in Florida. But it's not just impacting them, and that shows you that there is a internal issue, business issue, that if they're firing not only just people that are in the states or in the United States, but they're also getting people that are abroad. It's just because they're not bringing in as much money as they anticipated. As simple as that. This is not a good thing. And the fact that it's hitting thousands upon thousands of jobs is letting you know that this is something that is priority to them. But also, you should not underestimate what's happening right now. This isn't just another. No. These guys are losing money. And it's got to a point to where they realize that they can't lose money for an extended period of time anymore. You can get away with that when everybody's business is booming, right? You go a little period of time where you're losing money and you're like, yeah, right now it's fine because we're going to make money. No. They've had to pivot on certain ideas because they understand that nobody wants this garbage that they're putting out. You got less people, or you're at least stagnant in your moneymaker, and that is your theme parks. You're in trouble. The company's just in trouble. Let's just. I'm not going to say that they're going to just leave tomorrow, but they are in trouble. If you enjoyed this video and want to support other content, please become a member at ericdjuly.com. This is my own unique platform that replaced my Patreon. Our Ultra Max, which is our highest tier, gets free shipping domestically even with Rippaverse orders and are able to redeem the Creators Edition copy of ISOM #1. You can move up and down tiers or cancel at any time. Also visit Rippaverse.com. This is my comic book company that launched a $3.7 million campaign. We appreciate your support.